Hey guys, my name is Sidiac and welcome back to another episode of FoolTopia here in Cities Skylines. Last episode guys, we added in the little cargo transfer from the trains to the harbour to export the goods, which works really well. I have started to notice there's less traffic now driving to the cargo harbour place. We also expanded and started to add in our little kind of residential suburb on the other kind of, it's not really an island. I don't know if to call it an island or not. It's across the bay. Let's just put it that way, across the bridge. And today I want to continue expanding that. But I also want to do some improvements. I want to try and get a subway line to the brand new industrial area we've been working on. Kind of play around with the current industrial area where we just drop that little cargo terminal down for the trains. Probably add a new one in. Basically what I'm trying to say today guys is there's lots of things that is going to be happening which I'm really excited about. So if you're enjoying FoolTopia, you can't wait to see more guys, smash that like button down below, and if you are new in here, make sure you subscribe as well. So you've got a few little garbage issues over here right now. I can see the garbage truck making its way down the road at the minute. So I think it's going to pick up stuff on this side of the road first, isn't it? Yeah, and then probably make its way back up at some point. Are you going to pick this stuff up, dude? Is he full? Oh, he's currently full. He's on the way back. So he was just full at the time, guys. Oh, there's another one coming at the moment. Yeah, there's quite a few being over here. They'll get. Oh, there's another one about to go up too as well. Is this? No. Oh, there we go. That's the one that's going to kind of get all the garbage right now at some point, hopefully. I don't know where he's going, but that should solve itself out anyway. So we did lots of work then. I want to sort this out because we do have a lot of traffic issues. And I only did one kind of on-ramp slip road kind of here. If you kind of look to what we did over here, this is what I kind of want to create. Both sides coming down and cutting up. And you know, just a normal way of how you approach that kind of system. That's kind of what I need to do over here. So I need to add this in first to handle the traffic. But at the same time, I might get rid of some little areas. I don't know. I definitely want to add in some offices in this kind of place. Why is there power lines there? There don't need to be power lines there at the moment, but we'll add this in first then, because a lot of them are coming down and doing a left-hand turn, which we don't want that. We want to create our very own slip road that comes down and connects in. Now this is going to be quite fun creating this because of the bend that it's currently at. It's at a really weird bendy angle. So this is going to be, like I said, this is going to be really fun to try and do. So if I can bring this down to... Does that look a little bit... That looks semi-normal? I think so. And then we'll create a bend down to... Let's go just there. And then we'll bring this up and around. How does that look? I mean, it's never going to look normal anyway, just because of the weird bend and angle that all these roads are on. But if we can get it to look as normal as we can, then that will be a bonus. Alright, there we go. Just bend that round slightly. Right, if I brought this up a bit more, we can create more of that bend. Ooh. So yeah, this is looking terrible. Right, let me delete again, because it is kind of slightly off place, and it's easier to delete and do it again than it is to place a whole new one down. Right, let's go to here. And now we create the beautiful bend. Connect it there. Now if I do this backwards, this will kind of help me out slightly. And then we create our little bender, and then we flip this road around. Right, that's a little bit better. It's still a little bit weird, but we kind of have to roll with it. Just simply down to the fact that this is how it's going to have to go. Right, there we go. Glorious. Okay, so we need to do that lane dictation right now. So obviously that goes there. That can cut into there. Okay, you can't do a turn there, is the point I'm trying to make just there. They pretty much go either way. We're not using... Are we using that to do a right-hand turn as well? Or would we want them to go all the way down to the roundabout? I think that's what we're trying to get them to do. So if I made this that turn only... So basically what I'm trying to say is these are only used for the industrial area. Now I could allow them to go up and do a right-hand turn to get out of that place. It'll avoid the roundabout, which would be a good thing to do. Make sure that this doesn't do that turn. And this goes that way. And I think that is as good as I want it, as I'm going to get it, I think. So we'll give the traffic time to update and kind of sort itself out. Now, another way that we can reduce the amount of traffic coming down here is, like we've already previously mentioned, expanding the train line going through the mountains and creating our very own export area over here. It will really boost up the Bedford Woodland area, try and get some more exports out of the system, which will be really cool. So we're going to give that a go. How much stuff it has filled up? It has quite a lot of stuff. So if I can get an export area over here, that would be very, very, very beneficial for these guys. So we'll do that in just a moment then. So we still have a lot of commercial and industrial demand that we're trying to work on at the moment. So we need to kind of increase that. And I'm thinking about putting some offices down here too. So offices are brilliant for like dropping this little area here. Because I don't want traffic building up on this, and offices don't really generate traffic. As you can tell from this area, there's nothing. There's a couple of service vehicles and the odd one or two person who's decided to drive to work. And it will really slowly start to clean the area up. So just drop those down for now. See how those tick along. And how is the this whole system going right now? It's not going its best at the minute. But we'll plan with something. It might be a case that I just, you know, completely remove the roundabout altogether. Who knows? I mean, there's plenty of things I can do to the roundabout. Upgrade the lanes and stuff like that, and create flyover roads and whatnot, or just create like a little on and off ramp and stuff like that. But I just want to give it time, because you need time to sort this, you know, with them to update and use this junction to kind of figure out where we're going with this. So, okay, before I do the train line, let's figure out where we can actually put the actual train station itself. So the actual train station is the cargo train terminal here. Now, I'm going to have to create its very own little road there, aren't I? And do I want it there? Or over here? Now, I want it over here because I can still expand over with more stuffsies. So let's try and get a road. So we just want to kind of like I mean, we have to watch the traffic as well. The traffic might play a big part in this train station. But again, it's not really hitting up that one too much, is it? So we could be good. It's just like a simple on and off ramp road thing. You know where I'm going with this. So if I bring this up by, let's go 15. And we kind of have to angle this. I'm trying to think the best way to do this. So I kind of want it to go at an angle like that to fit it in. Is that like a good enough angle? And then I don't know how I would connect it in. Like I don't think I'd do something as like standard as that. If this road went across, like continue to go down, and then we created a cut through, maybe around about this point. If I bring it to there, just so I can see. Okay, it connects like that. If I had this going continually go up and then just created that straight road going up, as it would, then we'll use this diagonal road there for the train. I mean, is that a good idea? Ooh! I can bend this to, I'll bring this about here. Bend this. Right, so that road bends round. Yes. I like this. And the highway cuts through the middle. So let's see what the train will be like then. So we'll have it a little bit, like, we'll have it kind of centered in the middle. Slightly. So about there. Right. And basically, we're going to have to make the train track come out of this. But basically, right, we're going to bring a line through somehow. And then it will go down to there. We'll bring out 2 lines. So then one goes that way and then one goes this way. So we can then lead it onto something else further down there. So I need to create 2 lines that come out of what would eventually be our tunnel. So if I do one there. And one there. Then we use this one here. And then connect it up. So let's see what the bends are saying. Something as simple as that, which is pretty good, pretty easy. I like it. I just now got to create it as a tunnel. And this is always not the most difficult part, but it can be the most annoying bit. Alright, okay, that's not actually too bad. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. We'll go with that. And then now this is the thing. To avoid this station, do I drop another one? Oh, is that too high of a level? Would there ever be a point where whatever's over here would need to access the train station over here? Do you reckon? For now I won't do it because we're only using them as like slightly little import-export routes. But if I can get a... Right, what level is that at? Right, let me kind of create our little merge just there. There we go. Oh, it's so high, isn't it? I'll have to use the move it tool to bring it down in just a second. But if I brought this out, so they're almost at the same level there, just not here, which is mind-boggling. So you just got to bring all this down, get it as slightly even as possible, and then we're smoothing it out as well. Then, so smoothing. Is that the no? This is the smoothing tool. Let's get the flattening tool. That's not the flattening tool. This is the flattening tool. Okay, let's slightly push this back. And then we're smoothing all this off. There we go. It's a little bit more natural. So it splits into 2. And then we got to make it go into a tunnel. So let's start with this one. And let's actually bring it up by a little bit more. And I think it would be easier if this was brought over a little bit more. So we had a little bit more to go into, if that makes sense. How does that look? Well, let me delete this one. And we'll follow that one in. There we go. That actually looks really good. I'm actually really impressed. So whenever the trains come from, obviously this second line that goes down here, and they go into the export area down there, they can simply bypass this train station altogether, so they're not being held up by traffic or anything like that, which would be quite handy. You would probably say, wouldn't you want that one to bypass it too? Yeah, but really there isn't going to be much traffic. I'd rather have the ones over here, because that's going to continue. That's only one station there that's going to use that right route, where there could be like 3, 4, 5, 6 that have to come and bypass this. So you don't really want them to touch it, to be honest. Okay then, so let's get these train lines linked. So it's there and there, which is going to be kind of difficult. Right, so this is where now this is where the anarchy has to come into play. Otherwise this just would not work. Right, I'm trying to find out what the actual level of this is at. Alright, so if I bring this down as much as I can, at minus 96. Right, let me try and get this snapped as much as possible. Minus 96, remember that? We're doing it 100 across. So minus 96. There we go. That keeps more at a level playing field. It doesn't look like it, but it does. Okay, guys. Okay, right. Just roll with this. Right. If we bring that, well, 96. We'll try our best. Where is the snap on that? We're going down to 96. Why is this not snapping? Oh, it's actually kind of going inwards. Oh, no, I think I've made that one go slightly outwards. Right, if I bring it to there. Right, it's where it's getting slightly funky now. I'm just going to do a simple connection like this. Nothing too crazy. You can't see it, so it doesn't really matter. But it does look really weird, doesn't it? How high and windy it goes. But that should work. That should do the job. We just need a little bit of power over here, but I feel like we should slightly be expanding this industry anyway. So let's get the road on the go. Actually, no. Before we do that, let's place some more down. So the forestry. Well, we need to expand the zone. Oh, there's so much stuff I'm going to do right now. So paint the industry, expand it over. I'm just going to expand it over this whole little area. Okay. So we got the big boys now we can play around with. Yeah, we were using those before, weren't we? So these are the big sapling tree fields. Slope is too steep. Oh, are we on a slope? We actually are, aren't we? Didn't even know that. Okay. What about the square ones? The square ones can get in. So where can I squeeze these ones in? Let's do one there. One there. Oh, I've got anarchy on as well. Got to turn that back off. We'll go with, is that medium, large tree plantations? So squeeze one in just there. One in just there. So just getting some more bulk of the stuff we can have. And where does that really... Does it really... Well, does this need power, by the way? I'm not sure. I know these need power, so I'm going to quickly go over. These need water. Oh, yeah, they need water. Of course they need water. Right, there's the snap. There's the crackle. And then we got the pop. Right, let's bring that one up. Okay, right. So we've expanded a little bit now. It's going to produce more resources. We've got an export area over here, which can hopefully they start using that. Drop the goods off there. Gets exported out. And they don't have to drive millions of miles to get over to this area. The industrial is going down, the demand for it. The roundabout is slightly cleared up a little bit more than it originally was. We've still got a little backlog over here, but that will eventually go when the traffic light does what it's got to do. So again, this could be the tail end of the traffic. We'll really judge it when it's all finished anyway. So keep that going. Industrial areas are so ugly, you know. But, I mean, what can you do about it? There's not really much you can do about it, is there? Right, let's get these normal beauties down then. So let's go out by 70. By 70. 70. There we go. Bring it all in. And we just have to do one in the middle. To connect that all up there. Glorious. So by 70, straight down. Let me do that one in the middle. Nice. It's pretty cool, isn't it? So we'll just quickly now then, before we jump any further, because we have these little crossroads just here, what I'll do with the anarchy on, we'll connect, if I can do a straight line, those up like that. Granted, they can't really walk across the road. I mean, I could make them or give them ability to walk across the road. But I think that's... There you go. You just want to create that little cut through to come and mimic what we've done with this road here, just as a walkway. Because we've got the little cut... Well, we've cut up the little grid section with the parks and stuff. So it just makes a little bit of sense, doesn't it? So basically what I want to do then is first get all the water in. And I just want to expand some commercial over this side. Drop that down, drop that down. Nice, so a little bit of low density commercial. And we're only using 3 grids on each side. Was it 3 grids? Yeah, 3 grids on each side. It pulls up to there, and that's when it then starts to bend round. I will eventually add a tram line going down here. I think that's going to be something really cool to add in at some point. So that would satisfy some commercial demand. That backlog of traffic is now slowly disappearing. So these on and off ramps are really helping us out big time, which is good. Well, then again, it could be down to the fact that people are they using this? Oh yeah, I mean a lot of the lorries and stuff are now exporting the goods over here. So this is really handy for this whole industry area. Look at that! Wow, I've never seen 6,000 profit before. Okay, definitely the exporting's doing us some justice right now. There we go. There goes a train out of here. It's loading up. Well, a train just come here, dropped out some goods. See, that now really divides the traffic up, which is really good. I'm loving that. Not so many vehicles coming in as there are going out. So that's kind of cool to see. A train has just come through. It's really cool. So I'm thinking as well, we need to set up, like we have this main little connection point. What if I had like a road coming down here that joined and exited the highway? That might be a good little shout as well. The small, slight little on and off ramps. But for me to do that, I don't want to, you know, lose all this space. So I want to get something out of this. So if I went up by 15... So at least we get a little bit something else extra out of it. If I do another 15, just there. And if I brought this up, I mean, I could bring that right up, but I won't. Bring it up by 10, just to kind of get a little extra zoning out of this area as well, which would be quite nice. And then it's only going to be, it's not going to be like an in and out route. It's going to be more of an outlet road, because the outlets up there are kind of starting to build up slightly. So it's an outlet in a sense that... Actually, I don't know. Or should I make it as an inlet? Because the traffic's coming down on this side. So what if I did do it as an inlet? So if I come to there... and just did that. I just want to see how that... You know, this is going to be an experiment road. So it'll be interesting to see what that does over time. But we definitely need something else to funnel out the traffic. We definitely need something else. I mean, I could turn off traffic lights. And that will naturally make them flow a lot more than they are, if that makes sense. So for every vehicle that comes in here, it's one less coming in here, slowing down traffic in any other way, shape or form. But I'll just see how that goes. It's not the best solution. Obviously, not having vehicles come out. I mean, the big issue is over here is because it's our garbage plant, the amount of garbage vehicles coming out. And obviously, you can't get the garbage vehicles out. You have the garbage issues, which is making me think I need to replace the garbage plant. I need it somewhere else. Like, if it was like, for example, over here, it's got free range of all the roads, because this industrial area is not that not that populated. So let's take a look at what we could do. So I've got to figure something out as well as how I'm doing all this whole area, because I still haven't really messed around or played with it. I'm just kind of just glancing around to where I could place it. You would want a really good connection somewhere. I think I don't know if to say that for another day, because you know it's going to take a lot of brain power from your boy to kind of get that up and running. But yeah, you can kind of see why there's having those traffic issues in this place. Oh, I didn't realize there's such a dip there in the road. We gotta get the garbage trucks out. That's pretty much what's going on right now. But we'll see how it flies over time. Okay, so next then, I want to work on how is that commercial area expanding. This is expanding beautifully. Oh, what's the job situation now? I've added in more stuff. 25% unemployed. Okay, we need to increase that. Yeah, so I need to sort out the subway line. So I'm thinking about adding a subway station just here, if possible. So if I go to the subway, but I kind of want it turned around. It's gonna. I've actually decided it's coming off the Strawberry Coastline, and you know this orange line. It's gonna cut through and come down. That's what I've decided. It's just. I mean, I could have it over here. It's more centralized if I had it there. If I had it there right now, it's more centralized to this whole area. So that's fairly decent. So the next issue is that current line, where is it here, has a stop just there. Now, this is my thought process. I've got two options. I can still allow it to connect to there, have a joint come off so it just kind of goes in, then back out. Or we have a separate subway line. And I don't want to put it on the other side of the road. Have a separate subway line. I mean, I could do like a bridge over, past, and that could be a quite cool little area around here. Separate subway line where obviously they get off the one line, get out, walk over to the other platform station. It's just because of how the subway line is currently being used. So these are my options then. Let me first bring this out. Anyway. So I need to actually bend it around, but bring it down as much as possible. And just make sure you can't see that in the water on the edge. Yep, terraforming's looking good. But I don't know where I'm going at this point. Let's bring it back a bit. So I could connect it to there. This is the thing. I could connect it straight to here. And then it just comes down and then goes into there, back out and back up. See, that's the thing. And that's kind of... Right, is that actually brought up? No, okay. We're still okay. So that's the thing I could do, but I don't want to go down that route. It's quite annoying, isn't it? It actually is kind of annoying. I mean, this goes up and into there and then back out. So why can't that do it? We'll see how that goes. If it causes issues with the traffic... Oh, I might even slipped on the right thing here, am I? If it causes issues with the traffic of the train lines on the subway system, then no, we won't do it. You can see how that works now. Do I make you do an extra stop in the middle? Back again? So they're treating it as the middle stop both ways. Yeah, we'll see how that one plays out. If I start to see a lot of trains here backed up, building traffic, we have to change things. This is going to be used so much. Well, it already is. 1,177. That's already used in quite a lot. So guys, let me know what you think. Should I place another subway station on the opposite side of the road to have our own dedicated line for the orange? And then that would be perfect because we're not going to have so many people waiting at that station, traffic building up underground. Let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think. Right, this is now starting to clear a lot more. So, you know, just time heals it. A little bit of traffic building up on here, but that is a lot of them. Where are they going? Are they using this? Wait, hold on. Do we have like lane dedication here? No, we don't. Like if I was to like pick where the lane he's going, he's obviously wait. I don't know if he's come up there and gone that way. Oh, he's going that way. And going. Okay, why won't they use this to go kind of go out? Why are they going up? Is this still technically the quicker route, and rather than going straight up and round and down? What are speed limits? So why if I up the speed limit to 70 on this road? Just this road alone? I wonder if they'll start using that. Let's have a little fast forward. It's a little bit quicker than what it once was. This is just me not wanting to mess around with the roundabout. I don't know why. There's a part of me that just doesn't want to touch it because I like it. It's okay. A lot more now using it, but any of them doing this turn. No, they're still going up to take that and go up and around because apparently that is the quicker route. I don't get it myself. Honestly, I don't get it myself. And I think some of them are going up here to go down here to turn off into there as well. Weird, isn't it? It is very weird. Right. How many have we seen using this? So 75 people have used it so far. So again, you won't get many because there's not that much here at the minute. It's just a couple of offices here, there, and everywhere. So that's kind of cool. But this is going to start to build up because obviously well, no, actually no, it just dropped a little bit. Interesting. We'll see how it plays out. Okay, we'll see how it plays out. So we definitely need to sort something out with the garbage. We definitely do. Down to 3,000. Okay. But we're definitely still using this as the export area. Nice. Are these still filled up with stuff? We got a balanced. We can change it from balanced to like to fill empty and stuff like that. We'll keep it balanced. You know, we kind of import as much as we sell. Get a nice little level playing field. Right. Okay, so I've got to think a better place for the garbage. We've got this sole area here for the export area. But this would also be a beneficial connection for the garbage too. It would, wouldn't it? It really would. So I gotta think of something next episode then about placing down some I think I might put a garbage plant like here. Nah, actually I don't want to. We're gonna, because I only want to like take advantage of this, but I could also bring a road off this or something over here, or create the connection up there and set it up over here, just to kind of make it very, you know, beneficial for us. Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it? It is a tough one. How far are we off connecting over to another connection? Well, that's quite some distance, isn't it? Imagine having a bridge from like... Oh, then again, I could do like a bridge from there to there, and then to there to there. Well, that'd be too long as a bridge. I mean, it's not that long. If you do like a highway bridge, big suspension bridge or something like that, that could be pretty cool. But, yeah. Okay, so population is just continually increasing. Unemployment's at 26%, which is crazy. So let's get some industry over here then. And we're going to go offices in this area. Because obviously I don't want to add any more traffic than I can right now. Over on this side. So let's fill in all those little gaps there with offices. So I've got to fast forward, get those in. There's so much industry in FoolTopia at the moment. It is crazy, isn't it? But that is now just building up pretty damn nice. Traffic flow is decent, but, you know, there could be so much more improvements I could do. Well, these need water. Let's pause. Porridge. There we go. So how much did that drop the unemployment? not by a lot. Not by a lot. But again, the population is still kind of climbing. So we're going to be fighting unemployment until we kind of get that level playing field. But we do need more areas to expand to. We do definitely need some more areas to expand to. We've got this all set up in here for residential as it continues to grow. Eventually we have the university over here and we buy another land. Oh, that's a point. We unlock more land. Where is it? There we go. Let's say unlocks. There's a lot of things you can unlock. More land and more areas at 40,000 population. Oh, what's going on with the... Oh! Hold on. Are we having power issues? Wait, no. How are we having power issues? Look how much power we're consuming and using. Are we just having like a power surge right now? What is going on? I have more than enough power. How much is this producing? 1080 megawatts. So how are we having a power issue? Oh, there we go. I don't know what happened there for a second. Oh, no. No, we're okay. Honestly, guys, I don't know what happened there. We had a slight little power issue. We definitely need to sort out, guys. And this is a big thing right now. The garbage. We're going to have to like create like a small little garbage plant. If we get rid of the garbage from this area, it will reduce the traffic quite dramatically, because you got to think, right? It's got 90 vehicles in use at the moment, meaning 90 vehicles are driving around here. If I take that out of the equation, it reduces by 90 vehicles and the traffic won't be as bad. It might be a case that I create multiple... Oh, now having water issues? What's going on? What's our water? We got water. We've got power. I have no idea. So we definitely need to create a garbage plant, because it is an issue that we have at the minute. So we'll kind of get that up and running. Kind of get something created, something decent. And I definitely need to look at... I mean, the traffic's not that bad. Vehicles fly down these roads perfectly fine. But we are going to need another connection at some point. There's like a desert over there, like a beach. Another connection at some point to the highway. Because if I did place it over here, driving up and around and down could be quite long. If I had like a highway bridge went straight across and connected over here. Or even... No, I won't do it there. I'll probably do it here to there. Connect up to here. I can get down to these areas a whole lot quicker. So we'll see how things go. Traffic seems to be okay at the moment. It could be better. I do know this. And everything in my body is fighting me not to get rid of this. I don't know what it is about it. I honestly don't know what it is. I mean, I could create like a flyover road. And then just create little turn-offs like we've done here. I could simply do that. Which is not an issue. I just don't know what it is about the roundabout. I think it's like one of the earlier roundabouts we built. You just kind of don't want to delete that. But anyway, guys, we're going to end it for here then. So we've managed to add in the new subway line, which if I click it right now, 61 people are using it. But more people will use it over time when we get more industry and stuff in this area. When there's more jobs available. This is now done one... Now, is that done less because there's less trains? Oh, we're getting a little bit of a... No, I'm going to say, are they waiting? No, they're not waiting that much. There is time for them to do what they got to do, but I don't like that. I might build a second station. Yeah, I might build a second station. We've added in the export over here too. Oh, which is really beneficial for the woodland, Bedford woodland area. 9,000, that's the highest I've ever seen it at this point. So that's very beneficial for those guys. Very beneficial. I'm quite impressed. But anyway, guys, hope you did enjoy this. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.